Dies tomorrow. Now, if you knew you were dying tomorrow, what would you do? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new movie review. Today I'm going to be discussing She Dies Tomorrow, a brand new independent horror, comedy, drama, thriller of all sorts of those genres coming from Neon, and it's also directed by Amy Seimetz as well as written by her. And I was looking forward to this because Amy thinks she's dying tomorrow, and it's contagious because since she thinks she's dying tomorrow, everyone she comes in contact with also starts thinking that they are also dying tomorrow. This is a movie that I knew nothing about. I saw the poster, I saw it was from Neon, and I got excited because Neon has had a lot of great films earlier this year, and in general, I love independent films. I love seeing what a first-time director can do, and to be honest, She Dies Tomorrow, I don't get the hype on this one. This one has a really good Rotten Tomatoes score. I've heard a lot of buzz from so many different critics I know, and I came out of this film going, okay, I get it, but I didn't love it. Of course, if you guys are new here, though, make sure to comment down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Are you guys excited for She Dies Tomorrow? Did you guys already get to watch it? Let's discuss it all down there. As well, guys, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on content like this over here on a daily basis. I love talking movies, and I want to talk them with you, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on content like this over here every single day. Again, She Dies Tomorrow is about Amy, who thinks she's dying, and it's contagious, and everyone else around her starts getting it. First off the bat, the messages and the themes in here are very prevalent. They're very strong and emotional. In fact, it makes you kind of take a whole new perspective on your life. Like, what happens if you knew you were going to die tomorrow? What would you do? And the way they kind of play it out in here is a very much in a dark comedy type style, and in a sense also in a very melodramatic type way. But with that said, I really love the messages and themes in here. In fact, through pretty much the whole entire hour and 20-minute runtime, I was really locked into those messages and themes, and I said, okay, I really get this. I understand where it's going, and I understand what it's trying to say to people who are watching this movie. But yeah, there's a giant but. Even though those messages and themes were strong, I didn't find the film entertaining. I didn't find the film very much engaging at all, and in fact, I find the film a little bit repetitive and boring. It opens up actually really unique. And within the first act, it sets up this concept, and I said, okay, this is really cool. But, once again, that but, then it starts getting contagious and going through many other people. And you pretty much just spend the runtime with multiple different people, multiple different scenarios of how they're spending their last day, quote unquote. And for me, it just gets repetitive enough to where I didn't understand. Like, I understand what the film was about, I just didn't understand why this film needed to be made into a full feature film. I think as a short film, this actually would have been really cool, but as a full feature, it just feels like it's dragged on repetitively to the point where I was just bored watching this movie and I didn't get the hype on it. Yeah, the visuals in here, though, are incredible. I actually will say I think the direction in here is strong, but I think it's the writing, or maybe it's vice versa. And so kind of a weird thing where I can't tell if it was the writing that was boring or the directing, because for me, the visuals, the flair, the messages, the themes, they come out very across and you can feel them very well, kind of bleeding off, even the passion bleeding off the screen. But one of those few elements are missing for me. And Amy Seimetz, I'm interested to see what she does next as a director and a writer. But for me, this first feature debut from her is not something that I was excited about. But I do want to jump back into that visual flair and even the score-wise, because Mondo Boys, who does the music for here, did a fantastic job. But also Jay Keitel, who does the cinematography in here, really, again, the visuals in here are coming off the screen. They're gleaming off the screen. Sometimes people will mix up, these vibrant colors for great cinematography, and there are vibrant colors, but there are multiple moments in here where I just love the way that he captured a lot of the different moments. And again, this is why I kind of I think it's more of the direction that she was stronger than her writing, because there are multiple shots where it is kind of a boring moment, but it's such an important moment for these characters that we're following, and it's so subtle, but you feel personal with it. You feel like you were actually there with them. In fact, since I'm watching this in my room at home, it's not like I'm getting to watch this in a big theater and getting sucked into the environment. I still was getting sucked into it, and again, I think it's because of that visual flair and that cinematography and the score and everything of that nature. Of course, before I give you guys my final thoughts on She Dies Tomorrow, make sure to comment down below and let me know your guys' thoughts. Did you guys like this movie? Did you not? Am I in the minority? Did everyone else enjoy this and I was the only one that didn't understand it? Let me know down below in the comments section as well. Thank you guys again so much for clicking on this, and a big thank you to you and a big thank you to my Patreon Patreon supporters, because without you, I really wouldn't be able to do this. And of course, if you guys are interested in seeing movies early, head on over to Sandwich on Films down below. She Dies Tomorrow. I don't get the hype on this one. I get the messages, I get the themes, I think the direction was way stronger than the writing at times, and in fact, I even think the cinematography is beautiful, the score is great, but for me, this is a film that didn't need to be a feature film. I think it was repetitive, I found it a little bit boring at times, and again, I think some people will take a lot of the themes and messages out of here very strongly, and take them and really add them into their lives, and I think what Amy Seimetz is saying in here is stuff that we should take in our lives, and I like that, and I think this is going to be a film for some people. This is definitely going to be a film that not a lot of people like, or maybe I'm the minority and I'm the only person in the world that didn't like this film, because every person I've talked to besides one other person has really loved this film, and I was a little bit disappointed. I just didn't get what other people were seeing. I think there is a lot of great stuff in here, and I'm excited to see what Amy Seimetz does next, but sadly this is the film that really didn't accomplish it for me. So with all that said, I'm going to give She Dies Tomorrow a C. Know down below in the comment section, guys, what your guys' thoughts on She Dies Tomorrow. Did you guys like this film? Did you not? I'm really curious to hear your guys' thoughts. So let's have a great conversation down below in the comment section. It comes out on VOD this weekend. If you got to see it, it was actually in drive-ins last weekend as well. So thank you guys again, and of course, until next time, stay classy.